I never realized how much bass our intro song has until wearing like fully like noise canceling headphones, and I was like, oh God.
Well, hello, and welcome to the Cup TV, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real entity in reality, and where you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I am the girl Lana, your resident evil diva, and I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea. Purr. And if you have some tea, you know what to do. Hit me up. I am currently just drinking out some water because hydration is important.
Yes,
And
God.
yes, ma'am. What if I was drinking anything else, which I'll probably drink later? I'll be drinking out of my mug. Panel full of cup, mug, panel full of cup, mug. Beer. It's the midday jam. It's, not too much.
Period.
But you can get your cup mug or any of our cup merch at lanagscreations.etsy.com, where we do ship domestically in the US and North America, Canada, Mexico. We do. We ship there for sure.
Sure do.
Internationally, there are some excuses because we don't know if we ship there, but we're going to try and I'll keep you
We're
informed.
working on it.
We're working on it. But if you are in the US and in North America, there are excuses. Get your cup merch. Period. Boop.
Purr. And I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay. I am drinking water as well. I've got some on the side. I'm also drinking, still not sponsored, but I would love to. Some Ardor Energy, energy caffeinated seltzers today. In the flavor white peach, and it's very delicious.
Ooh, white peach.
It's very nice, and I'm enjoying it. And you know what else I'm enjoying? This fabulous champagne silk charmeuse that we are in to reign in a new season of Project Runway.
Wow.
Ah,
This is, as y'all know, this is our passion project. We don't have to do this. We don't necessarily need to do this.
we really don't have the time to do this either, but we make the time.
And we just want to do it because Logan and I have such a love for Project Runway.
Yes.
And so we're 5 seasons in now. And we can't be stopped. Now we can't be stopped.
No.
I think
we
are
slowing it down a little bit though, because I realized, we're going to be flying through these seasons. I kind of want to, not delay the inevitable of getting to like the most recent season 20. We do also have a lot of all-stars to get to in the interim, but we're slowing it down to give us a bit more time to do more content here and there. So we're back to only talking about 2 episodes per podcast. I think that's just going to be a little bit more manageable for us. It's going to be a bit better for us. So we're only talking about the premiere and episode 2 today, both of which were great episodes. I forget how neurotic this season is.
Me
excited
too.
To talk about it.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. But before we dive into that, subscribe to this channel, please. If you're here and you're checking out our Project Runway and you're a fan of Project Runway as well, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know every time we drop videos. We got a lot going on here at the Cup TV. A lot of reality TV shows are coming out and starting. And so we're going to be covering mostly all of those things. And so get all that together, hit those buttons. If you're a fan of Eurovision Song Contest, we have a channel for you. You can go over there and hit that notification bell and that subscribe button as well. And if you're a fan of drag race or anything drag, we have a channel for you. Go to our main channel at The Cup Pod. So, I didn't say odd. The Cup Pod.
Thank you.
Yes. Go check out that channel, subscribe over there, hit the notification bell, become a member and join the tea room of the Cup, where you will, if you join the tea room, you can get early access to our Project Runway.
Some of you might be watching this a couple of days before the world will see this.
This is an
So
early access show. So if you join us over there and join the membership, early access to Project Runway. Or if you are a fan of Patreon, and said you can go also join our Patreon. The link will be in the description below. Yeah, same content, just different apps. Whatever you prefer. You prefer YouTube or Patreon, you'll get the same content. Yeah.
I'm a
Patreon.
Patreon girly.
I'm a Patreon girly myself. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm gonna join anything, it's gonna be on Patreon because I feel like I can do both. But join over there, whatever, and yeah, do all the things, and we appreciate you. So
we sure do.
Oh, and if you want to give us a super thanks, and you want to help us monetarily, go to our main channel, hit the super thanks. We appreciate whatever you donate to us. Everything that you give to us will go back into this channel to help make it bigger and greater for you. So we appreciate you. Man, all right. Now, let's talk about this erotic season of Project Runway. Because baby,
it's so much already. This and I made the decision to have a cute little cast graphic for the season because I don't remember most of these white men.
Oh.
And also the white women.
Oh.
A lot of them look the same.
Oh. I did not say that.
I am the one that said that. But I'm so excited because for me, now I don't know about you, Lana, but for me, this is the season of Cateau.
Yep.
This is the season of Cateau. Now, come on now.
Now, come on now. She is the moment, the icon, the legend. Come on.
I'm so excited. Her. I completely put in a back part of my brain, completely put Suede out of my mind. And the moment Suede popped on my TV, I was like, oh yeah, Suede. It's like, Suede.
Yes, Suede's here because Suede likes to be.
Suede likes to talk about Suede
in third person.
Suede is really into designing, and bless you. And Suede is really into Suede.
When Suede popped up, I was like, oh, I forgot about Suede too.
I forgot about Suede, and I'll be honest, I forgot about Stella. And I was like, oh yeah, Stella. Oh my god.
How did we forget about Stella?
And also, I forgot how much I do really, really like Terry.
Yes.
And spoiler, a lot of my favorite people go very, very far in this season. So I love it.
But yeah, we'll have this cast graphic. Look, we'll even X out the ones when they leave. Apparently, eventually, I guess.
I didn't do that for this first.
You don't have to do it for this week because we didn't, but we'll do it next week. So, yeah, this episode we get everybody coming in like we always do. Everybody coming in and getting to Atlas to their new home. They go to the rooftop to talk to Heidi and Tim, and it was fine, nothing new, nothing different. And so they get their first theme of the week. And it was
going back to Christini's. Well, they don't get it at the first.
No, not at the first
at the intro party. But Tim Gunn comes and wakes them up at like 5 in the morning. And we're headed over. We're headed to a location. We don't really know where. And then we find out we are right outside of Christini's, the home of the first challenge.
And who shows up there, Logan?
Our favorite Austin Scarlett. Oh, I was so excited. I forgot also that he was the guest judge for this challenge, and
Me too.
Yes, thank you. So happy to see Austin Scarlett back. Obviously. We've got a couple more seasons of the regular seasons to do before we get back to talking about Austin Scarlett. And oh boy, am I excited to talk about Austin Scarlett again. But yeah, so Austin is presenting the challenge. It is the exact same challenge as the premiere challenge on season 1. You've got $75 and 30 minutes to run into Christides, grab as much grocery store stuff as you can, and make it work, designers. So they go in, they're grabbing their stuff. And I found it interesting that a lot of people shied away from things that the designers had done on season 1, and yet grabbed similar materials. Because the moment I was like, okay, who's gonna go for produce? And I forgot that it was Cateau that went for the produce. And I was like, you better get that kale. Because honestly, I would just make a kale dress.
Yeah.
Like if you can find, and I don't know whether they would have had this, so I don't know whether it fully would have worked, and it might have shrunk up in the same way that Austin's corn husk dress did. But I'm thinking if you can find like a sealant in that store, spray down all of those kale leaves, and then just have them flouncing. That would give you so much volume. That would give you so much shape. Just create like a cute little A-line with a pretty simple top. It'll give you volume. It'll give you bounce. It'll look good on the runway. It'll be made 100% out of produce.
Produce the muslin.
I think you win. I think you win.
I mean, I think you do. I think you get it, and like you said, get the sealant to seal it up and make sure the color stays. And I think it'll be good. But we saw a lot of people grab lots of tablecloths, shower curtains, lots of fabric that's not fabric. And I was like, we'll just go grab a bunch of tablecloths, huh?
Tablecloth gate.
Tablecloth gate. I think 6-7 people had tablecloths on this runway. It was insane.
Well, and so we see later it was Emily, Wesley, and Jerry all have the same tablecloth. And then separate from that tablecloth, we also have Suede and Keith that got the same black and white checkered tablecloth. And then we also separately have Leanne and Cateau that both grabbed like picnic paper. I don't think it was the same one.
It wasn't the same color, but it was the same.
It wasn't same idea, same material, different color. Right. And then also you have Stella who only really grabbed trash bags.
And then also you had Jerry who grabbed shower curtains.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
And so it was kind of like all of these people grabbed the same things. And it was like, okay. I mean, once we get back to the workroom, a lot of work is happening. That's when people start realizing a lot of people grab the same thing. Tim comes in. They didn't get to choose their model. They had the model chosen for them this first round.
As per usual, yeah.
As per usual. And so Tim comes in and he's just looking and he's like, tablecloth, 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 picnic table, tablecloth, shower curtain, tablecloth. Look here, everybody. Why is everybody grabbing
tablecloth?
Like, Tim got to know it. It was like everybody went into the store and all grabbed the same thing. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? We did have some people who grabbed some other things, but mostly it was tablecloths.
Tablecloth.
It was a lot.
And like, I'm pretty sure Cateau was the only person that grabbed produce.
Yes. We had some people who grabbed some candy, but people grabbed produce.
And the candy turned out pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. We'll talk about it. But I was like, the candy.
I feel like we should just talk about it. I feel like, because honestly, the workroom stuff was just them trying to. I mean, we did have an issue. Stella.
That was the one thing I wanted to talk about was Stella and
her trash bag. Baby, I think Stella grabbed the cheapest trash bags in history.
Uh-huh.
She went and grabbed Dollar Tree trash bags. Like,
literally. And I'm like, for what reason?
you had $75, girl. Get them hefties. If all you was go buy is trash bags, get the hefty
But
one.
also my question to that is, what was the garbage bag market looking like in 2008? That's really my question.
It was
Like,
we had hefty bags in 2000.
okay, hey, I'm just like, we've come a long way in our garbage bag technology, Lana. So, I'm just curious. I don't remember. I wasn't purchasing trash bags myself in 2008, so I don't know.
I happened to probably be purchasing trash bags in 2008 because I was out of college and into my adult years. So I probably was buying trash bags. And I am pretty sure we had hefty bags with big, thicker materials.
I
Because
absolutely believe that. 100%.
she grabbed Walmart bag type trash bags. Like, the plastic bag you get at Walmart at the end of your, it's
Uh-huh.
very super thin. That's what she grabbed. And this trash bag material was so thin and so flimsy. She was just stunned. She thought she was getting something where she can make it look like leather or vinyl or something, and she got paper. It was
Literally just the thinnest ones. I don't remember how much was in her, like how many bags she had. For
Mhm.
me, if I look at the material that I have and I'm like, this is too thin, this is not going to work, layer.
Layer it.
Layer. Like, I
Layer
would
it.
have I would have loved to see like a layered bodice top with like, use all of those layers as like, create a skirt and then
Yes.
use all of those layers as like tulle underneath it and create like a voluminous situation. That's what I would have done.
That's what I would have. I was like, you could take this and make it
Like,
into a two-piece, a skirt, or some hot pants shorts or whatever, but just layer it. But I would have did a skirt because you could layer the skirt and just layer it, make it look like a little tutu ballerina type deal skirt, and then had the cutest little crop top uh, thing that just fits the body, that's just layered upon layers. Girl, I was like, why are you acting like this is the end of the world and you can't do nothing with this? Even my non-designer self could figure out something to do with that. But that's just me. I don't know if there was anything else you want to talk about in the workroom.
not really. My big things were this, or Stella's quote, where she's like, where she goes, "If I'm the first eliminated designer, I'll be the biggest jackass in the nation." And I'm like, you know what? That's fair.
Sure.
We'll talk about it because she almost was.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Alana, let's just talk about the looks.
I'm here for that. Because, yeah, episode 1 got these looks. Let's start off with Emily. She did
Okay.
tablecloths, balloons, napkins, and bouncy balls.
This was fine.
Mm-hmm.
This was fine. I really like the neck piece. That is
Mm-hmm.
obviously the statement piece. Otherwise, it's a simple tablecloth garment made out of.
Mm-hmm.
Was this this was the tablecloth?
Yes.
This was
Yes.
the tablecloth. From what I remember, and I don't remember what Wesley's looked like. I know what Jerry's looked like. We'll talk about it. From what I remember, this was like the best use of that tablecloth that was in Tablecloth Gate. Yeah, I don't mind it. It's not
Yeah,
bad.
it wasn't bad. Didn't hate it. It was good. I thought the neck piece was fun and cute, and it made the garment more interesting because without it, it would just be a simple, plain little dress. But I thought she did fine with this. Scores.
You know what? I like the neck piece, so it's gonna be a bit above average for me. I'm gonna give it a 75.
77. Mm-hmm.
Per.
Up next is Jarrell. Here's a tablecloth, lawn chairs, cocktail umbrellas, and koosh balls.
Someone we haven't talked about yet, who I also really enjoy. He's very, from what I remember of the season, he gives some very good one-liners throughout the season. I'm excited to see and hear more about him. I like this too. I really appreciate the way that he draped the top, where he's got like kind of the chevrons coming up the front. I do kind of wish we also had the chevrons on the side as
Mm-hmm.
opposed to just the horizontal stripe, but it does give a bit of visual interest and I do like it. The flowers are cute. I like that he took the cocktail umbrella little like the umbrella parts and lined the top of the top. The skirt is cute. I'm not mad.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I think it was a decent look. I agree. I wish the the pattern went all the way across instead of halfway, and then that. Or I felt like if you were going to do that, I thought maybe he was trying to do like a toot toot, boop boop, boop, like a hospital line, boop boop, boop boop, boop boop. And so I wish it would have connected. But other than that, it was a fine look. It was cute. It was playful, whimsical. It was cute.
Yeah.
It's cute. Of course.
Honestly, I'm also going to give him a 75. I think it's good, it's simple. There's enough visual interest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 75.
I will match my 77. Uh-huh.
Great.
Up next is Leanne. She had a tablecloth, a meringue cookies, coffee filters, and marshmallows.
Now, see, I think this is one of the couple of people that did candy. I think there might have been two of them. And she was one person that did coffee filters. I don't think her coffee filters were as successful as the other person, obviously, because we'll talk about Kelly. But I love the candy detailing. There was a lot more on the back too, from what I remember. It's so good. It's simple. It's cute. It's lovely. It's effective. It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's fine. I think the dress is cute itself. I don't like the coffee filters. I could have done without the coffee filters. It just looks like she got napkins stuck on herself. Like, I don't know. But the dress itself is cute, and I like the candy aspect with the cookies and the marshmallows. I think it's a cute dress. It was perfectly fine. Of course.
70.
70. Yep. 70.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Oh. Sorry about the crunchiness of the first one, but that second one lets you see it all.
Girl.
She used tablecloths, kale, bell peppers, and cherry tomatoes.
I think this is one of those few times on Project Runway where, like, genuinely, if two people could have won the challenge, I would have loved to see both Kelly and Kato win this challenge because this is gorgeous. It's so simple. It's that same tablecloth we've been talking about, but this was a bit of a thinner one.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like fabric.
Yeah.
The way that she was able to drape this gown is so gorgeous. It's so Kato.
Very Kato.
I think we are going like how we have affectionately been referring to the Uli dress and the Rami dress. I think this season it's the Kato dress.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at this. The kale and bell pepper and tomato detailing for me, spot on. I wish there was a bit more of it, though, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it started in the neck where I wish it had exactly what it has here and then became the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Or if there was some detailing on the belt, maybe some detailing at the end of the sleeves
Mm-hmm.
with that. Again, I don't know how much kale and like the produce she had. But I think with what she had, she made a gorgeous look.
Absolutely. I thought this was gorgeous. I do think we will be referring a lot to the Kato dress, the Kato style, because Kato has a very unique perspective and style on how she likes to create. And yeah, I do think more kale would have been great. It would have been perfect to have more detail, but it's still a beautiful dress. It's still spot on. It's gorgeous. Her model looks great in it. It was just a beautiful dress.
Definitely.
Scores.
I'm going to give her a 90.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about there with you with the 90 because it's good. It's good.
So good. Very good.
Jennifer, she used paper towels and lipstick.
Girl, the fact that she used paper towels and it does look like fabric. I think she did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love because she like stitched on like lipstick kisses, was it?
Yeah. She
That
kissed
part
it.
I didn't. Yeah, that part I didn't love. It's a very simple, strapless, tiered dress.
Mm-hmm.
And if you had told me this was made out of fabric, I would have believed it.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, like, great. I love it.
Yeah, I think this was a good dress for her. It's cute. It's youthful. It's whimsical. It's fun. I think the little kiss detail was fine. I think if a little girl wore this dress, or a little a preteen will put on a little
Right.
dress like this for a little party, it'd be cute. And
Yeah.
it's a cute little thing. And I would believe it was fabric too. I wouldn't have known this was paper towels. I think so. I think she did too. Look, she nailed the assignment. So I was happy with that. Scores.
Because of the use of the paper towel and how it looks like fabric, I'm gonna give Jennifer an 80.
I'm gonna give her 85. I think it's good for what she had for. So up next, Daniel using plastic cups and muslin.
So fucking good. So good. I remembered the cup dress when he started ironing out those cups
Mm-hmm.
in the workroom. I was like, oh yeah, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, I was like, I get the judge was like, it's no shape. I said, but it's cups. You can't really cinch the cups. Like, you don't want to break them. But I thought this was phenomenal. I thought this was a good dress. I thought it was just good. I was like, he made a whole dress of plastic cups. You gotta give that man credit. You gotta give him credit. This is amazing. This is amazing to me.
Mhm.
Scores.
I'm gonna give him an 85.
I'm gonna give him a 90 because I
Word.
feel like, bruh, you made a whole dress of cups. And it looked good. It looked like a dress. It looked good. It looked like a dress somebody would wear. Terry using mop heads and a tablecloth.
I love Terry when she was running through Gastidi. She was just like mop heads, mop heads, mop. I love it. I will also say I do think throughout this season, from what I remember, we get a very signature Terry style as well.
Okay.
From what I remember, her style is very upscale. It's very this, and we get a lot of this from her. I don't remember specifically. It's been 10
Years.
plus years since I've watched this season. I really like this. She took that kind of she had more of like the plastic tablecloth, and I
Mm-hmm.
think she made a really nice, like, it looks kind of like vinyl
Mm-hmm.
in a way. I think she's passed this off as a really nice skirt. I love the way that the top is made with all the cutouts using mop heads. Go off, girl.
The fact that she crocheted all these mop heads together and made this top, I was just like blown away. I think honestly, I was like, she should be in the top. I don't know about nobody else. I think she should be.
But here's the thing. I think all three people in the top deserve to be in the top. If I were to name a fourth top, it would probably be Terry.
Mm-hmm.
Because the cup dress,
Mm-hmm.
Coteau's yellow extravaganza, and we'll talk about Kelly here
Yes,
shortly. Like, those
I agree.
were, yeah. But if I were to name a fourth top, I do think it would be Terry.
Because the crocheting of this mop heads with this shirt, and the shirt just turned out gorgeous. Like I could see people wanting to wear that shirt today.
Mm-hmm.
And then this skirt, like you said, that plastic tablecloth, but it made it looks like a faux leather or like a pleather kind of skirt. And I think this is really good. I think this is a really good showing for Terry.
Definitely.
Scores.
I'm going to give her an 83.
I'm gonna give her 89.
Word.
Suede. Ooh, this first one is crunchy. Didn't realize how crunchy it was. But the second one, I'm glad we got that.
We're working our way through now. To break the fourth wall, the resource we've been using for the last couple of seasons for photos is a little crunchy right now, so we're working on it. So don't worry about our crunchy photos.
You got
Go
a clear
watch the
one.
episode.
You got
We
a
sure
clear
did.
one.
This is a lot better than I remember seeing it on the runway. I'm gonna be honest. I remember not liking this as much, but honestly, this is a really good dress.
He's tablecloth and doggy waist bags, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I the more I look at it now, I like it more than when it was when I saw it on the runway. It's actually really cute. It's actually really good. Sway did okay. Sway did a good job
Suede
with this
did
dress.
great with the garment that Suede made for Suede on this challenge for Suede.
Absolutely. So, scores for Suede.
Suede will get an 80 from Logan.
Suede will get an 82 from Lana.
Work. I hate us for that, by the way.
Yes.
Stella
and the garbage bags.
You know, that still shot actually doesn't make it look all that bad. But it was not good at all. No.
Maybe she just tied them things around and wrapped it around that girl. She just tied them to those trash bags together and stitched it at the waist and called it a day. This wasn't good. I ain't like this at all.
Nope.
Scores
30.
I am not scoring. I will be pleased.
Oh no.
I didn't like this at all. Hey, sorry, Stella. Joe, use oven mitts, pasta, muslin, and tomato can labels.
The can labels was so good here. I think it's an oven mitt skirt. I think is it the top?
The top is the oven mitts,
and then the bottom is the labels.
And the pasta.
It's cute. It's a cute little A-line spaghetti strap situation. I like the pasta detailing. Like, it's cute.
It's really
cute. It's
very
cute.
I thought it was cute. I was like, okay, word. Perfectly safe, perfectly good, really good. He did a good idea with this, and he made it work. And it's good. It was good.
Definitely.
Scores.
Definitely. 79.
82.
Great.
Kinley. I don't know why I forgot about Kinley too. When this season started, I was like, Kinley. I remember Kinley.
We got a lot of Kinley.
Yeah.
We're definitely not going to be able to forget Kinley.
No, she's dodgeballs, lawn chairs, and a tablecloth.
It's cute. It's cute. It's not groundbreaking. It's not major. It's, a tube top and a flowy skirt. And hey, you know what? That's not too bad.
Nope. It was a good enough skirt to get through this challenge.
Sure was.
And I think she did fine. Scores.
75.
70. 70.
Great. Oh, God.
Jerry. Shower curtain, tablecloth, gauze, napkins, and rubber gloves. I looked at this and I was like, is this a psycho doctor serial killer? It was
I think universally regarded as one of the worst things to ever walk down the runway of Project Runway.
That was bad.
It's so bad.
It was bad. I was just like, oof, what is this?
No, ma'am.
I don't even think I need to ask, but
No. My score is no.
Yeah, mine is no. My score is no. Because no.
Please. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, word.
Oh wait, nope, I lied.
Lana.
I lied 110%. Wesley!
Oh no, we got a couple more, Lana. What are you talking about?
I lied a whole lot.
A whole lot of lying. We haven't talked about Kelly yet.
Yeah, you're right. Because Jerry just made me want to just stop it. Jerry's just made me
I understand. I understand.
Sorry, everybody. Wesley, tablecloth, fly swatter, plastic cups.
The tablecloth.
Mm-hmm.
He had the tablecloth. It's a cute little cocktail dress. Like I'm really not upset by this. Like it's fine. It's lovely. It's wonderful. Yellow is a good color. It stood out amongst all the other looks on the runway.
It was good. I enjoyed it. Good cocktail dress. He did a good job. Yeah, of course.
70.
72. Blaine.
Oh, God.
Blaine. Drawer liners, shoelaces, jump ropes, and pot holders.
Sure he didn't grab a diaper? Sure looks like he did.
Sure likes a diaper to me. I laughed at Blaine this entire episode because Blaine is what I like to call the king of Delulu land. Mm-hmm. And Blaine really thought this outfit was gorgina.
And he thought this was fly, hot, and sexy, and it's nothing of the sort.
Nothing of the sort. Nothing of the sort. This is just as bad as Jerry's to me. Like, ugh. This is on the same level of Jerry and Stella's to me. Just like, no, ma'am, at all. What is this top? What is this top? What is this diaper in the front? What? All right, now. Of course.
No.
I'm
not even going to bother. The fact that this was called Safe over Stella's, to me, still baffles me.
I don't see the design in this at all.
Nope.
Let's go from bad to
bad. Thank you, Lana.
Kelly. Vacuum bags, bleach, dye, coffee filters, thumbtacks, and notebook liners. Baby, when I tell you this dress was the best thing, the coffee filter top with the thumbtack belt, and then this vacuum black bag skirt.
And then the fascinators in the back.
Right.
She literally made it. She made a self-sustaining garment that they could take off. Like, oh my God.
The vacuum black bags that she bleached herself and made this cool pattern textile skirt. Baby, I was like, work, mama. You did that. You are the queen of unconventional projects. You're the queen of it. You did it. Yeah. You ate. Austin was holding that title. You and Austin now are in the Hall of Fame of unconventional winners who just ate, who just deserved. That was so good. That was so good. Score.
Deserve. Yeah, I'm gonna full cup it because it is deserve.
She nailed it. She 100% nailed this. Like 100% nailed this. Now we are done.
Are we? No, we got one more.
These non-forgettables. This is a forgettable dress to me. Keith. Sorry.
Okay, well, we gotta talk about it regardless. It's cute enough.
It's cute enough. Tablecloth, laundry bags, scar shades.
I like that the two patterns that he has coordinate very, very well. It's giving Marilyn Monroe dress, and I like it for that. This is actually, probably upper half of the looks for me personally. I do
Yeah,
really
it's
enjoy
cute.
this.
I'm not. I look. I'm lying. Oops, not me hitting the thing.
You really do not want to talk about Keith.
And no, and that's not true. I really don't like. I do like the dress.
Wow,
I do like the
Lana.
dress. I do like the dress. It's not.
Sure, whatever you say, Lana.
Wow, Logan, you act like you have been just on it all day and yesterday. Like you just had the
Hey,
perfect day.
today is a different day than yesterday, and today I'm on it. Yesterday I wasn't. We're not going to talk about yesterday.
Well,
I will be giving Keith an 85 because I really enjoy this garment.
I will match your 85. I like Keith's garment. I do.
Her. Look Keith in the eyes right now.
Keith, I like your garment.
I don't know that I like him all that much, though, I'll be honest.
I don't know about him, but I liked his garment. This garment. We'll talk about the next garment.
Yes.
But so the top of the judge deliberate. The tops are. Oh, we both did it.
I'm gonna let you do it.
Daniel, Kelly, and Cato. And deserve, absolutely. And then the bottom was Blaine, Jerry, and Stella, and deserve. And the person who went home deserved to go home.
Yeah, Jerry was the right choice to go. Did we do the winner?
The winner. We didn't do the winner, but the winner, Kelly.
That's what I want to talk about, because, yeah.
Obviously.
I mean, in my mind, I'm going to be honest, I do still think there could have been a universe where Kelly and Cato both won.
Okay. I can see that. But I feel like in this one, I think Kelly her outfit was just far above. So I think the winner was right. As much as I love Cato, the winner was right.
Yep.
But we do move to episode 2, where we do have everybody comes back to the runway, and they were told that they were going to get some more information from Tim on what the next challenge was going to be. But first, they picked their models.
Yep.
They picked their models. Joe switches models, and his model ended up leaving. But nothing really happening there. But they go up to the room, and Tim tells them that they are going to be doing green designs. The designs are green. And everybody's like, yes, all right. And then they find,
Great, love it, wonderful. Woo.
And so then they also find out that they have a special guest judge. Well, they find this out on the runway, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say there is a guest judge, but we don't find out about that until the runway. What we do find out in this moment, though, is that Heidi, I believe, let them know that their clients are their models, and Tim lets them know that their models are gonna be the ones to go to Mood and pick out the fabrics. These designers don't even get to go to Mood until episode 3.
I hated this so much. I hated everything about this. This was the worst thing for me, because I was like, why are we doing this? Why would we make people who have no idea what fabrics is and how fabric works and how fabric does, and why do we send them to Mood to pick out a fabric? They don't know what yardage is. what that means. They don't know anything. I hated this because that is like a chef. You telling a chef telling somebody who don't know nothing about cooking and ingredients and things like that. You go to the store and you pick out the stuff that I need to make this meal. They don't know. They don't know how many tomatoes to bring and onions to buy and how many pounds of meat to get and all. Like, they don't know. And I'm like, that is such a power taken away from the person who actually, the designers. I hated that. I hated that so bad. I didn't like it.
I wasn't a fan of it either. I don't think it was very conducive for the challenge. Because as we get kind of the same scenario that we got in episode 1, where like 3 or 4 designers have the same gross jersey fabric.
And brown so of all, like, it was so weird.
Like, it didn't seem like Mood had the best eco-friendly fabric selection. Then why do this challenge? Why not try to partner with, a specific fabric brand? And obviously this is season 5, so like Project Runway was getting into, like, Christian Siriano brought a lot of attention to Project Runway, and so in the next couple of seasons we do see like a big upgrade in the quality of the show. But I just would have loved if they had taken enough initiative to say, hey, let's maybe work with an eco-friendly or specifically a very green-centered fabric brand. And again, I don't know how many of those existed in 2008. I'm looking at this through the lens of 2024. And if they did this challenge now, it would be so easy to do.
Right.
But it kind of just felt like hey, we're eco-friendly. Like, it felt like a throwaway challenge.
Yes, it was very much.
This whole episode felt like a throwaway episode. I'm going to be honest. Yes. Like, there's not a whole lot. There's one iconic moment, and it happens on the runway, and it's not even from a designer. It's from Nina Garcia.
Right.
So, like, I was just like, I
didn't like this. I didn't like this. I didn't like this whole thing. I didn't like how it looked. I didn't like the setup of the design and the challenge. I didn't like it because I'm like, that's taking a lot of power from you're taking away their ability to actually design a capable garment if they don't even have the right materials to use. And I don't know. It's one thing. I felt like the collaboration between them and the models was enough. I think that should have been it. Like, it felt like they were just trying to figure out and add on another twist. Let's just add something else on top of it.
Or if you're going to do a challenge like this, then what you need to do is you need to have them talk to their models before they go to Mood. And be like, hey, like what color palettes are we thinking about? Like, what ideally are we thinking we're gonna do? This, that, and the third, instead of just like, here's some fabric, enjoy. Right,
let them collaborate, and so they can tell them, here's what we're gonna. This is the color that we want to use. This is the palette we want to go in. Get 7 yards of this, 4 yards of this. So write that down so they know the yardage at least.
Because you're expecting models to know how many yards of fabric to get? No.
And closures and accents and fixtures at the end. Like, they don't know that stuff. They don't know trim and closures and things like that. What kind of color thread to get. They don't do that. That's not theirs. Unless they were a model going through design school, then they would know that stuff. But if she's just a model girl who just modeling to make some money to go to school.
Probably barely 18.
Right.
Like, these girls don't know these girls are not designers.
They're not designers. They're not. That's like telling me to go. I would not know what to do if I went to a fabric store, how many yards to get to make a dress. I wouldn't know that. I would know this is a pretty color. Let's get this. I don't know how much. Just get enough that you think will fit. I don't know. Because that's not my thing. It just felt too I didn't like it. I didn't like this. And so it kind of soured me on the whole episode, if I'm being honest. 'Cause I
I
didn't
get
like
that.
that. I didn't like it at all. I'm trying to think of, did anything happen in the workroom for you, Logan, that stands out?
Not really, no. Like, it's mostly just like Wesley's complaining about his fabric. Everyone that got the brown fabric is complaining about the brown fabric. Like, there's really just not much.
I mean, we did have a moment. Kinley was a little down because she was like, it's not enough yardage. A lot of people, that was the complaint throughout everybody. It was like, this fabric
Yeah.
is horrible. It's not enough yardage. I don't know what to do with this.
Mhm.
It was a couple people who were okay with what they got. And Jarrell ended up getting some peacock feathers. Like, he was like, what am I supposed to do with these peacock feathers? It was just a lot. It was weird.
The big thing that was in the workroom was Suede being Suede.
Well, Swade was very much waiting. He was
And Suede in his quote, Suede is a bisexual Sagittarius.
mm-hmm.
Just,
Just
that's
throwing that out
so.
there.
Just so
Yeah.
everybody is aware.
That's what Swade
Bisexual
is.
Sagittarius.
Work.
There we go. So, but yeah, let's just
get into
let's
it.
just do it.
Let's just do it. Episode 2. Keith. Because this was a lot of fabric that came back. This
Yeah.
champagne colored.
Yeah, it was the champagne, it was the brown, it was very like earth tones, because that's kind of all eco-friendly fabric brands were doing in 2008.
Yeah.
Like,
And not enough yardage, she said. And it shows. It's more like a shirt dress.
Yeah, I mean, so the challenge was cocktail dress.
Yes.
This isn't bad.
Oh, before we start and get into it, we need to talk about the guest judge.
Oh, yes, of course, because who pops out but a young, ingenue, youthful, in her maybe late 20s, early 30s, Natalie Portman.
Who's starting a green company?
I wonder if she still has that.
I don't know. But she started.
I'm gonna look it up.
She started a green design company and a fashion company. And so, yeah, this was her introduction to her company.
Yeah.
She was a guest judge. Natalie Portman.
She is still, there is an article from this year talking about sustainable fashion at the Golden Globes. So you know what? That's great. Oh, and she only buys vintage clothes. Great.
Word.
Hey, you know what? It still looks like Natalie Portman is still a lovely, environmentally conscious person. So I'm excited that, that is part of our experience still with Natalie.
Absolutely.
So,
but yeah, this dress is a cute dress. Runa is is the model. She looks stunning and beautiful in it. It's cute. It's
cute.
It's cute. It covers all the bits that need to be covered. So, of course.
Yeah, I mean, the draping is fine. It's whatever. It's 70.
Yeah, it's cute. It's fine. 70 as well.
Great.
Terry.
Terry was one of the few people that did get a very good fabric selection from her model.
Yes. And the yardage.
And hey, remember what I was just talking about with the Terry dress? It's a Terry dress.
It's so sophisticated. It's elegant. Yep. It's cute. I can see this on a date. I can see this in the office with a jacket. I can see this. Cute. This is cute. This is cute. Brunch. This is cute. I love the belt. And I like the collar of this. It's a very cute dress.
She did a great job.
She did a really great job.
80.
85. Wesley.
That brown ass fabric.
Brown silk.
No, it's not silk.
Not silk.
That was his issue. It was satin.
Satin, yeah. That showed every mistake.
Yeah.
Every It was so
And
overworked. It was
and
so overworked. Oof.
this is where I believe we get Nina Garcia's iconic line: "Shiny, tight, and short is the quickest way to look cheap."
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's what we were
That was where
presented
she got
with.
it. Mm-hmm.
It's what we
And
were presented
this
with
was
here.
shiny, short, and tight,
Sure is.
and it looks cheap.
Yeah, just about.
Of course.
Oh God. 12.
Oof. I was gonna give it a 20.
Good for you.
That's lovely. Jarrell with the peacock. He figured out what to do with those peacock feathers.
And hey, honestly, it's not that bad.
No, not that bad at all.
I think the model definitely, aided him in getting, a good color selection.
Yes.
So at least there were, some different colors happening in the whole ensemble.
Mm-hmm.
Um but yeah, it's not bad at all. I like the cutout here.
Mm-hmm.
And the ostrich or the peacock turned out pretty damn good.
It
I would
was.
have loved if there was some green fabric too to really tie in with the peacock, because we know
Mm-hmm.
there was some of that green eco-friendly fabric. So I just wish that color story had been able to go throughout, but obviously he did the best he could with, what he was given.
Yeah, I liked it. I wish the top was a little different. I don't like that whole halter around the boob kind of look
Totally.
for me. For me personally, that's just not flattering. But it's I like the skirt and I like the peacock feathers trim at the bottom. I think it's still a successful look. Great color, and yeah,
Great.
score.
I'll give him a 78.
I give her a 69.
Nice.
Thanks. Jennifer.
This was one of my favorites.
Okay.
I really enjoy orange and gray together as a
Mm-hmm.
color combination, and that's just me personally, because I look really good in both of those colors together, and I've paired those colors together like countless times. I just think this is so springy. It's definitely like for a cocktail dress, I would have liked it maybe an inch or two shorter.
Mm-hmm.
But I love this kind of like, it almost looks like suspenders the way that she's taken these fabrics together
Mm-hmm.
and sewn them. I think it's overall a very, very successful garment. I really enjoy it.
Yeah. It's the length for me. I want it either to be shorter or I want it to be like a maxi dress. Like
Mhm.
nowhere in between. I need to be either long to the floor, maxi dress kind of style, or shorter with the cocktail and more
Definitely.
flouncy and flowy. But it's the color choice is good. I like the color choice. It looks good on her. And then on the runway, that orange popped. So it was a successful dress for me.
Definitely,
Scores.
definitely, definitely. I'm gonna give this an 87.
I'm gonna give it 84.
Work.
Daniel.
I think Daniel did the absolute best he could with the fabric he was given.
Mhm.
Elena sabotaged him.
Yeah, she
This
did.
was sabotage.
Yeah.
This was sabotage. All in all, it's a simple little black dress. I do like the sort of cap sleeve that we have going on,
Hmm.
but otherwise, like, it's fine.
It's it's fine. My thing, I'm like, how you gonna come out looking like you mad at this dress
Hmm.
when you brought him this hideous fabric and not enough of it?
Uh-huh.
You know how tall you are. You made not enough fabric to make anything. But it's fine. It's it's fine. Scores.
69.
Nice. 60.
Lovely.
Joe.
Oh yeah, Joe is a person. We haven't
Yeah.
talked about him at all.
We talked about him in his other mid dress with the pasta.
We sure did. Um, I think he was just subject to this gross
Right.
brown fabric, unfortunately. Um, it's not bad. I honestly wish that he had used the hat that the model has in the second photo,
Mm-hmm.
because I think that would have added personality to this otherwise very bland dress.
Yes.
So, hey, it's really not bad.
He got this ugly fabric and he did the best he could with it. He didn't overwork it, which was great. So you don't see a lot of flaws in it. So I will give him credit for that. Um, I liked how he did the little cutout circle and then did the little trim around that to make it look different and match the sleeve, not the sleeve, but the strap part of the
Yeah.
dress. So I think it's perfectly fine. He did the best he could with this ridiculous fabric, and it's fine. Scores.
65.
Yep, that's where I was headed.
Great.
65 it is. Suede.
Suede doing Suede things because he's Suede. This is incredible.
Yeah.
I love this. The detail work that he's done on this elevated it from this very simple, um, like cream colored dress. Tia looks phenomenal. She did a great job. She was one of the models that did a really, really great job with getting him materials that he could work with very easily. And I think it turned out a very cute and lovely cocktail dress.
Tia did. She got that same champagne fabric that everybody else got, but what she did that everybody else didn't do, she also got that red fabric, and Suede was able to take the red fabric and make the
Yeah.
straps and use the top of that to do like cutout strap. It just made the detailing very well, and then was able to take that in the bottom and had that tulle. It just turned out. This was one of my favorite looks from Suede, I want to say this season, but so far, definitely, this was a good look. This was a good look.
Very good look.
Score
90.
95. I did enjoy it.
Work.
Kinley.
And I might enjoy this a little bit more than I did Suede's. I don't know. Because again, it's this cream fabric that a lot of people got. I think Kenley was able to bring it into a more sophisticated kind of. It's very simple. The neck situation is obviously the statement piece. Is this cocktail dress?
It could be.
It could be. I'm not mad at it. I wish it had a bit more detailing, but you know what? It's a solid garment.
Absolutely. I like this. I like this, how it looks. I think, okay, let me just start off by saying Shannon is my favorite model this season.
I love Shannon.
Love Shannon this season. She was my favorite model this season. But here's the thing, she looks like a model who's a seasoned model. She's not, the youngest model there, but she looks so good. And she has such a sophisticated style. And like she knows what she likes. And her and Kinley are a match made in heaven because Kinley is a vintage, like retro designer who likes to do older, like sophisticated styles. And I think they just match perfectly well together. And this was perfect. Like this color looks great on Shannon. And then Kinley elevated it to make this style that just looks so beautiful on her. This is like something I know Shannon probably would probably would have worn out somewhere, and it looks amazing in it. So I thought this was a hit. I don't know if I like it better than Suede's, but I might be on the same length. Like I think it's the same thing for me. I like them both. But of
Yeah.
course.
I'll give her an 87.
I think it's a 92 for me.
Work, Diva.
Yeah, because it's good. It's good. Kelly.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's definitely a step down from the first episode.
We
But
we slowly go a little bit, further down and down and down with
mhm,
Kelly, as the
mhm.
season goes
this
on.
this was all right, but she got the same cream fabric, but she had this blue that she could make the top. It's fine. It's
Mhm.
fine. Scores
65.
68. The last of the brown trio. Leanne.
And this was not good
No,
either.
I didn't like this that much. It was the fabric just looked bad, overworked, bad.
And it's not even like the design does anything for it. I mean, the cutout shoulder I think is cute, but like it just comes down to the fact that this fabric is just bad.
Yeah. What I didn't like on the runway, this model tried to be like, I didn't like it. It's not what we discussed. But I'm like, you brought back this ugly, god awful fabric. What else you want to do? Ew.
Exactly.
Ew. And this is another reason why I hated this challenge. Because I'm like, you can't get mad at the designer for making an ugly outfit when you brought back ugly fabric. But scores.
You did this to
You
yourself.
did this to yourself. Scores.
41
38.
per.
Stella.
Was everyone in the top with this damn same cream fabric?
Pretty much.
You should have gone with the cream fabric and not the brown fabric,
Absolutely.
apparently.
Absolutely.
It's a cute, short, simple cocktail dress. I don't know that she should have been in the top for this, I'll be honest with you, but it's fine.
I will say that no. When Terry was sitting right there, no. No. It's all right though. It ain't horrible. I think it's a perfectly safe dress. The ties on the ends and the sleeves, and it's cute, but it ain't nothing spectacular. It ain't top worthy for me. But whatever. Scores.
70.
Right. Exactly that. Like
It's a major step up from trash bag dress, and
absolutely.
I will acknowledge that, and I
Mhm.
applaud her for that. But this is not anything close to what she wanted to do. This is what her model wanted her to do, and so Kendall kind of like basically made her make this dress.
No, other way around. Her model didn't want this. This is what she wanted to do.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. So much media, y'all. We're consuming so much media, like it's blah. But it doesn't feel like Stella's style at all. That's the problem. It's fine.
It's whatever.
Acceptable, whatever, fine.
Blaine.
Thank the Lord above that Paulina brought back anything other than a fucking earth toned whatever. Where did she find this pink, and why didn't more girls grab this pink? That's my question for the day, for the group.
And this is a cute dress for this look. It's cute.
I maybe would have had Blaine in the top over Stella.
Terry would have been at the top of me over Stella.
Oh no, I would have had Terry for sure. Blaine was up there.
Blaine was there. He was a fifth, sixth, maybe. I don't know. But this is cute. I can't get mad at this. She looks good. Yeah.
It's well designed. I
Yes.
love the double shoulder drape on the
Yes.
side, and
Absolutely.
then the black with the cutout on the side. It's very 2020s actually in the way that it's constructed. It's like that asymmetrical with the cutout is very in right now as well, or at least it was a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Work, Diva.
It's good. Scores.
82.
83. 83. 83.
Love it.
Emily.
I forgot this dress.
Me too.
To be honest with you.
And I don't like it.
I don't love it either. But
I'm trying to think of what I like. I don't really like a lot of them.
I don't like most of them.
Yeah, me either. I'm sorry. Scores. So I'm just gonna keep it moving because I don't.
50.
40.
I don't know.
Sorry, Emily. This was no.
Like, you know.
Patrol.
You know, I really saw where she was going with this, and I saw that she wanted to do something different with this. I honestly don't think this is horrible.
No.
I think this is better than the dress we just saw.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I get it what they were saying with the fins on the sides or whatever, but
yeah.
It's again, not having enough yardage, you don't have enough to do anything. But if she would have took those fins off, she could have made, I don't know, something. I don't know. It's not the best look. It's not her best look.
Oh, no. And like her spot in the bottom, you know, I wasn't surprised. I was like, yeah, that tracks, you know.
Yeah, it is. Scores.
You know, I'm going to give her a 60 because I do really like the idea.
The idea of it, yeah.
Of what she was going for.
I was going to give her 61, so we were still there together.
Love it. Wonderful.
And that's it.
That is it.
That is but so the top of the week was Kinley, Stella, and Suede. And I was like, Stella?
I would have swapped Stella with Terry.
Absolutely.
Or Blaine.
Or Blaine.
That pink dress was not bad.
Right, yeah. So, Blaine or Terry, I think, would have been better. But our winner for this week was Suede.
Suede's gonna Suede.
Let's go Suede. Suede did that.
You know what? Sure.
Work.
Sure.
I'm not mad at it.
It's his one high moment in this episode. So we can let him have it.
But the bottom happened to be Wesley, Cato, and Leanne. And
I think I would have swapped out probably Cato for
Emily.
Yeah,
Emily.
Was Emily? Yeah.
Emily, yeah. That was an ugly dress. But Wesley was eliminated. And honestly, I felt like this should have been a non-elimination round. I felt like they should have been like, you know what? These models sabotaged all of these people. And nobody should go home. Make next week a double. Fine, do that. But for this challenge, nobody should have went home. Because this was sabotage from the jump.
Yeah.
I didn't care for that. I didn't care for that at all. I was like, it would have been better for just a non-elimination. Have a double next week. Because I felt like they were just sabotaged from the beginning of this challenge. And I wish the producers would have saw that and been like, ooh, oh, no, everybody's struggling. People are struggling. Let's not do that. Because I don't think that seemed fair. It just seemed overpowered and just not a good challenge.
And I forgot also, Suede got his design manufactured and sold on bluefly.com as a part of winning this
Yes.
challenge.
Yes. So no immunity because of blue
No
fly,
immunity, yeah.
which is a huge
Kelly should be
deal.
glad that she had that immunity because it wasn't a
Yeah.
great garment.
No, it wasn't a great garment, but that is that. That's all we got today. We are going to be back next week with same panel, same thing, talking about episode 3 and 4. So we'll be back. Subscribe to the channel.
Woo!
On your way out, subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss anything. Go join our tea room over at the main channel so you can get early access to this amazing recording. And then it won't come out till Wednesday, but you'll have early access to if you join our membership. So you go over to the Cup Pod, hit the subscribe button while you're there and the notification bell. Join our membership or go to Patreon and join our membership over there. Also, go to our Cup ESC if you're a fan of Eurovision and hit that notification bell and subscribe over there as well. You could follow the Cup Pod on all of our socials at the Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And you can also follow Logan and myself if you want, because we talk about stuff on our channels, on our own pages,
Sure
and
do.
things like that. If you continue to keep scrolling down, you can get the link to your cup merch. You can get the cup mug or any of our cup merch at lanagcreations.etsy.com. And yeah, on that note, y'all, cheers.
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 In fashion, one day you're in, and the next day you're out. And we are out.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Make it work, designers.